In a bigger city, you just get lost. You just become a number. And here, people, everybody knows your name. I mean, it sounds like a song, but it really, everybody knows you and everybody wants to be part, and everybody's always asking, what's coming up.
Because it's like that Cheers aspect. You come in and everybody knows who you are, you belong here. It's very much that personal aspect that we go for here. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears into it.
Part of what we do is we bring in things that you can't find anywhere, so that when people do come, they're excited about it. I think we've got a lot to offer, but the community has a lot to offer, so it's a pretty good relationship.
Coming up here to this area, experiencing what Almaguin has to offer was always in the back of my mind, and now I get to be here full time, and there's nowhere else I'd like to be.
I'm new to Sunridge. I've only lived here for 3 years, and the community has been so welcoming.
It is an amazing place to raise a family and an amazing place to live.
Almaguin is a place where you can just come, relax, decompress, and focus on what it is you want to do rather than being drawn away from the chaos that sometimes surrounds us.
We have the obstacles, which are basically dog agility, but for horses. And then a lot of times they'll just head off into the trails, or if they don't want to do like a major 5-kilometer trail, they'll go into the mountain course because there's smaller trail systems there with some rock obstacles. But we try and have a little bit of everything for everybody to kind of explore, maybe the first time, or just hone a skill as they're carrying on.
When we interact with other businesses, around this community, that's always it's always a family atmosphere when you get together, and there's an element of trust.
There's definitely more of a sense of community and accountability, and that brings a lot of highly skilled people to your operation when you need them.
It has been nice to grow up here and then be able to go and work in other parts of Canada and then come back and see how the community has grown and just really be able to enjoy being back here and having, participated in our own business and watching it grow here. So it's a really beautiful area, and we really enjoy being here.
Just being in that small town helps us to be, it's a different kind of competitiveness, You're really looking out for each other, and you're really trying to make sure that the businesses thrive. Because if the businesses thrive, we thrive,
Making sure that everyone can be the best that they can be.
I think it's really important to mention that we're on the traditional territory of the Anishinaabe and Mississauga nations. Yes, we're so grateful to be part of Almaguin and be a business owner here, and also really understand the depth and history of what it truly means to live in this magical and beautiful place.
I will say Almaguin has just superior support for small businesses. I love it. I mean, I love everything that I do. And I'm my own boss, which is something I've always wanted to be.
It's a community. So when people say to me, we want to shop local, we want to support local, we want to support small businesses, they're really doing it. So for us having our business here, we wouldn't change it. It'll never go anywhere. And you can ask me in 20 years, how come I've been doing it for 20 years in Almaguin Highlands, and I'll tell you the same thing. It's where we live, it's where we raise our daughter, and it's home.